Okay, so this is vlog number 5 for my FMP. Um, like a fair few notes to go over, really. So vlog 5. So this is last week technically, but we do Thursday to Thursday. So Friday 28th, cardio uh, was used to set my baseline. Friday the 28th cardio, sorry, my cardio session on Friday the 28th was used to set my baseline. So essentially what I did was I ran until I could no longer run anymore. And that is how we're going to measure this, is what I decided. I thought the best way to do it would be, let me just crop this image a little bit, because we can crop this down a little maybe. Maybe that'll look. No, it doesn't, because it's not cropped properly. Okay, let's just control Z that back to normal. Okay, so distance is what matters most, although if other stuff improves as well, that's very good. So distance 2.19 kilometers uh, in a moving time of 11 minutes and 51 seconds with an average pace of 5 minutes 24 seconds per kilometer, or a kilometer every 5 minutes and 24 seconds. Um, that's pretty good. Um, so that was my baseline. This is the target to beat. Hopefully we can make it. On Monday 1st, I did my morning run. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to show proof of that. You know what? We may as well get some proof up of that. Um, just because it's, more evidencing. Um, so let me just, this was on May 1st. You can see my name at the top there as well, which probably helps it out. 2 moments, and I'll just stick that up. Sorry, Rob, you can fast forward a little bit here. Um, Vlogs V is near the bottom. There you go, that works. So here it is. I'll just move this down a little bit. By a little bit, I mean pretty much the whole way down. Okay, so this was my morning run. I went a little bit further. The pace was a little bit lower. Overall, good run. Just wanted to show proof that I'm actually doing it on May 1st at 8 a.m. ish. Tuesday 2nd, I did a boxing session instead of calisthenics. Um, I did that out in the open as well, which counts as me getting out the house for my mental health. Thursday 4th, I missed my morning run. However, I'm going to attempt to fill in the gap later today. So obviously today is the 4th. I'm going to try and go for a run later. I woke up a little bit too late to be able to go for a run this morning, unfortunately. So aims for tomorrow are to go for a run. Had 2 very bad mental days. Um, Monday 1st and Tuesday 2nd, almost gave up, recovered, got back to it. On Monday, I didn't manage to get the full 2 hours. I stopped early. Tuesday 2nd, I didn't play at all. I've come back to it though yesterday and today. I'm feeling okay. Everything's fine. Um, which could affect how this week turns out, but I also think that though that break was necessary, I really, really want to get my mental consistent. So I think the most important thing right now is just working on my mental, and if we can get, like, obviously we want to improve gameplay, but yeah. I still haven't got scrim gameplay. We'll set a reminder on my phone for tomorrow night to remind myself to record. I'm going to do that right this very second, actually. Um, just so I don't forget. So, title, record, scrim. And then we'll have the time set to scrim time is 7, so we'll have it set to 6:50. That works. There you go. Okay. Did my extension to best teams and players and decided to add a meta discussion too. I think this just helps broaden out the work and it just like really furthers it because now we're not just discussing all-time players, which doesn't really have an effect on anything. We're discussing what is important now, who is good now. That's important. In the meta discussion, it's all about Winston. So it just kind of furthers the fact that I'm playing a lot of Winston right now, and shows that I'm maybe attentive to the fact that there is a meta and I understand what's going on in the pro scene. Um, in my interim feedback, Rob mentioned giving some notes on what was discussed in my videos, so I added that onto my latest VOD with Mick, which I did today. So my VOD with Mick number 2. So I gave myself what my notes were. So Winston. Relieve pressure through dive angles. Don't be scared to use resources to get these positions. Primal shouldn't be used to sustain health, instead to put them in full isolation. No one can help them or kill me. Shield dance. Put people at the edge of bubble using momentum jump. Ram. Use distance to bring them into relevant space to pressure out with Nemesis. Disengage with no Nemesis. So those are the things to work on. And that's the general notes that can be drawn from this. Um, just so you know, Rob doesn't have to sit through the 50-minute video. Final rank for this week is Diamond 2. Oh, I should probably evidence that, shouldn't I? I'll evidence that. Which is an overall improvement to my gameplay, and I feel happy with where I'm at. Pull out Overwatch to load itself up. Okay. Areas to improve have some micro gameplay implications, which I've never had to do before, which could take time. That is a concern. This right here, shield dance, put people at edge of bubble using momentum jump. While I have had some micro notes before in my playing time, the momentum jump seems like the toughest I'm ever going to have to, that I have done so far, which does concern me a little bit. And the primal as well. Primal is all mechanics. Now that I've got the theory of how to use primal, this is more the theory of how to do it. So the mechanics should start to come naturally with that. But that seems intimidating, to say the least. Let me just... There we go. All right, that's a little bit easier. So yeah, those are the overall notes that I have for this week. I feel quite happy moving into next week. Um, you know, this needs to happen. This needs to happen. And I need to start being on time with my run and stuff, but otherwise, everything looks up to a standard that is good. So I'm not too upset with the progress made this week. I mean, we've also increased in rank, which is always good. So if we can try and push for this Masters 5 to finish on, we can be very happy. But yeah, that is this week's vlog. Yeah, cheers.